Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. The covert narcissist manipulation technique of making others subordinate to them. The covert narcissist will often engage in insubordinating behaviors to others in their relationship with either their romantic relationships, their family relationships, and the awareness of this really is not readily apparent when one is first in relations with them. At first, maybe a lot of excuses are made for them, that they're just quiet, they're aloof, they're easygoing, they're concentrating, they're thinking deeply about being their best for the family, or they're making plans, they're getting their dreams together for you and the family, when in essence they're really engaging in very many insubordinate sort of manipulation tactics. Specifically that of withholding of information, communication, keeping you out of the loop, keeping you out of contact, keeping you out of communication, keeping you out of sync, and really out of step with what is going on or what is really underneath them. They have a very secretive life going on underneath their calm shell, their put together exterior appearance. They have the wheels going on, so to speak, but yet you can't hear the wheels turning. It can be it can go undetected for months, if not years, until you realize there's really a big chunk missing from their participation and really their involvement in the relationship and their role really as a spouse or a parent. And essentially it's in this keeping subordinate and this insubordination through lack of communication, lack of teaching, guidance, participation, that they really cause a feeling of depression within those people. In essence, a feeling like these people essentially are going so unempowered, disempowered, that they experience a sense of wanting to give up. In other words, the covert narcissist is so lacking in provisions. They might be, providing the house, some money, some very specifics, but yet there's quite a bit that they're withholding. And this is a control tactic on their parts. And what ends up happening is oftentimes those people in their environment have a feeling that they want to give up. It's being so insubordinated that the people, especially children, feel a sense of like a hopelessness or such a sense of loss or lack that they carry with them on a daily, moment-by-moment basis, that they feel really unable to oftentimes function in society. They feel an emptiness with them. They can't quite articulate it. I feel empty. What does that mean? Very difficult to touch, hold, feel, sense. But it is a pervasive feeling that victims of covert narcissist abuse tend to all share in common. And if you want, you can write in the comments and just say, I get it. You'll realize that there's other people who have gone through the same experience, who have felt the very same way, and are working actively to surmount it, heal it, recover, and move on with their life after defining what was done by that covert narcissist, that person. And realize that oftentimes this act to insubordinate others is so done so under the radar that their goal is to vanquish. That means to take over completely their opponent. They take them over completely. In other words, till that person is done. There is no connection there. There is no heart-to-heart that you can call upon. Really very little, if any, foundation built. So the covert narcissist will work to utilize this control tactic and manipulation tactic of insubordination to such a degree that they will utilize it until their opponent, their target, their victim, is vanquished, which means completely overtaken. So really, it's up to the victim to wake up and say, wait a second, something really is missing here. I am certain of this. I know this to be true. And then that's usually when the pain is great enough and you start researching and saying, this cannot be tolerated. This cannot go on any further. Something actually positively has to be done here. I have to make changes. And the changes are going to be having to be made within you, because this narcissist is not able to change. There's a deficit going on in their physiology, which is causing this sort of desire for control in the various tactics listed here. And so it is up to you to work on your boundaries and kind of reclaiming your empowerment, reclaiming your new personhood and becoming that new person, which is breaking free in establishing healthy boundaries, healthy identity, healthy feelings, healthy communication, and all those things that are centered and are within your personality and devoid of that in the covert narcissist. And once you pick your head up and realize this, then the covert narcissist has not won. They have not completely overtaken you. You got spark and ignition for inspiration just in time. Peace and harmony with you here today. I hope these videos help. Please share, please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.